Hola de nuevo. I am back to go over the syllabus now. I have a little visitor. Zoe decided to come out for this one. Zoe, Zoe, está dormida y no quiere saludarlos. Pero tal vez otro día estará despierta. Okay, so let's go over the syllabus. Make sure you guys understand whatever it is that's required of you. This would be like the first day of class in a normal face-to-face environment, what we would discuss. So if actually, let's go here. You can have the opportunity to click syllabus there on the front, or you can go to content. Like the syllabus is plastered everywhere. So you know what's required of you constantly and where to go if you ever have questions about what's going on in the class. Syllabus here, it's also on your course resources page. Okay, Spanish 2001. So this is designed for those of you that have either placed into the class from your high school experience of Espanol, or you've either completed 1001 and 1002 or Spanish 1110 at UGA. All right, so the goals of this level is to kind of like take it up a notch. So like engage in more meaningful conversation. So whereas like in 1110 or 1001 and 1002, you were bombarded with all this vocab because, well, you needed to learn, right? Well, now we're kind of like fine tuning that knowledge base by just expressing ourselves a little bit more. So our vocab lists are going to be shorter, right? But you're going to have more opportunities to speak with one another. We're going to discuss, we're going to talk about ourselves. We're going to be talking about our daily activities. So we're like recycling this vocab, right? Descripciones. Vamos a hablar de trabajo, right? Work vocab, technology, etc. Immigration. We're going to kind of like progress and get, progressively more, what's the word I'm looking for? Progressively more, I guess, in depth in a cultural analysis of the Spanish-speaking world. So technical skills. This is an online course, so you must be able to navigate this technological world, but since we have been living in this kind of environment for over a year now, I'm sure you guys are great at navigating this. So we're going to be using ELC a lot. We're going to be using Connect. You're going to be downloading and uploading files to make sure that your internet connection is great. For all your exams, you're going to be doing it on Proctorio, that remote proctoring device. So those days in particular, make sure you have excellent internet connection, all right? So that means if you need to like go borrow or go to like a friend's house or somewhere else or go to campus if you're still in Athens, please do so just to ensure that everything runs smoothly. ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más? Yeah, pienso que eso es todo. Yeah, just be sure to navigate technical skills. If you ever have any questions, I'm not the one to go to with these technical issues. If you're having issues with ELC, you can go to the help desk. If you're having issues with Connect technology, you go to the Connect tech support. Like I even have a tab for Connect tech support up here because it's necessary. Even teachers need help there. So that's why I can't help you with those aspects of the class. If you have issues on Spanish content on Connect, I'm the point of contact for that, all right? Email me about, I don't get why this verb is conjugated like this. Like, I swear it's this way. And then I'll help you figure out what's going on. Okay, so here is the breakdown of the course. Participation, all right, 15%. So this is going to be your ELC formats and your video chats. I mentioned this in the other video. This is a safe space to express yourself. I'm not grading for accuracy whatsoever. I'll be, selecting an RBC on random. Like I'm going to look at this one to see if you guys are expressing yourselves well. Like I'm not going to be able to grade all of them. I'm just going to pop in from time to time to make sure that you're on track. So like I said, just practice, right? This is safe for you guys to speak up, right? It's not as intimidating as raising your hand in class. So that's a good thing. Let's see, ELC forums. That's where you can practice your writing skills, all right? Like I said in the other video, safe space. It's so obvious when you guys use Google Translate, so don't even try it. Just get on there and write, all right? I'm not looking for grammatical perfection, okay? I'm just looking to see, did you do it? Does it make sense? Is it interesting? All right? So just be sure, like that's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for grammatical perfection. All right? I also mentioned pull up word reference. That is the preferred dictionary because, like I said, it's the best dictionary on the internet for Spanish. If you even type in like expressions like Prince Charming, right? The better translation of that wouldn't be like Príncipe Encantador. It's Príncipe Azul, right? Isn't that kind of like that? That's an idiom, right? So this word reference has that, okay? It has that that space for it, and it also has forum. So if, let's say, an English speaker needs to know, ooh, my battery, how to express something, like the forums are there, and then native speakers will post different ways to express it. And like, it varies from country to country as well. ¿Qué más? El programa, aquí estamos. Plus minus system, as always, participation, we discussed that, right? Safe space, do it. Writing assessment, this will be done little by little over the semester, right? You'll interview a native speaker, you'll write your first draft on Connect, you'll have a peer review, and then you'll submit your final draft, and that's what I will grade. Check my work is on Connect, all right? Use it, right? It lets you know which answers are correct and incorrect, so you know which ones specifically to go back and look at. Quizzes, those are going to be 4 of them. Those are going to be on Connect, right? Those are what you would be taking in class normally, right? And then you have your midterm and your final. Speaking assessments, those are your oral presentations, both oral presentations, right? So you'll create a PowerPoint, do this kind of screencast thing that I'm doing right now, and submit your first and then your second as well, okay? We discussed Connect and Learn Smart, right, on the other video, but here's a little bit more specific information, right? You have 3 attempts to get your best score on homework, right? And Learn Smart is completion. Did you do it? 100. If you didn't, 0. So just be sure you keep up with that. So for that reason, Learn Smart is less of that percentage because it's 100, whatever. This requires a little bit more thought and effort to complete. Google Earth is your final project, okay? So the instructions are pretty much everywhere. They're going to be online. They're going to be on your resources document. But here I have it just pulled up already, the instructions of what you need to do. You got to find a Spanish-speaking country and then pick a city specifically in it and then create a trip, right? So here is an example of like a visita a Bogotá, right? So we click here. You take me to Colombia and then to specific stops along the way. Well, you write a little blurb, right? Aquí está la Plaza de Bolívar. Then fotos, fotos, fotos. Qué bonito. Qué chévere. And then you move on to un museo, right? Información. Okay. Catedral, hotel, donde se van a quedar, right? Where you're sleeping. And you'll have information about it. Qué bonito. And then restaurants, etc. Okay, so it should be a fun project to kind of like tie everything that we've done together throughout the semester. And it's a little bit of a cultural exploration, right? You get to travel to another country while you're settled in your dorm room, right? Maybe soon we'll be traveling all across the world again. All right, so just be sure to keep up with your work. Reach out to me if you ever have any questions. I'm not here to, I guess, have everyday lessons with you guys because this is an asynchronous class. So if you don't understand the material, right, I have posted so many different kinds of resources. If you go to like, por ejemplo, like Módulo 3, there's going to be helpful links for extra practice. There's going to be different like videos here, grammar instructions. I've also created my own resources. So if you go down here, go to Práctica Adicional, right? This is what we did in my 2001 class last spring. All the activities with the answers, all my YouTube videos, my playlist of all of the grammar from the semestre pasado. And then, ¿qué más? yeah, that's all there. All right, so there's plenty of resources and information for you guys to understand the material. And the internet is a great resource as well. Just Google pretérito y imperfecto and you'll get 1,000 hits of different explanations of different practices because maybe someone else explains it better to you in a way that you understand. And there are also support services at UGA. I will include those in an email. I believe it's called Play-Doh, and you can have free tutoring there as well. And it also is a space for you guys to create study groups también. Okay, so there's plenty out there to help you guys dominate Español 2001e. Missed work, sorry, don't accept it for like those big ones. If you're late on Connect, just do it when you remember. It's 10% subtracted for every day that it's late. Withdrawal, right? ADA, if you need anything. Academic honesty, I am really good about reporting people. It's extremely serious to me. It's not fair that everyone else be doing their work and really be putting in the time for someone to be cheating, right? To be looking at their phone during a quiz, to be using Google Translate because it's so obvious when there are grammatical structures that even my 4,000 levels can't get. Calendar checklist, oh yeah. It's all here as well, right? So it's unconnect your calendar and it's all here for you as well to navigate. Eso es todo. You always have 12 hours to complete quizzes and tests. So just be sure that you find the best time for you during that day to complete your activities. Eso es todo. Yeah. Nos vemos en otro video. Como les dije, I'll be sending you guys an email with this video, your ELC navigation email, and helpful resources to make sure that you are successful in this class. Okay? All right, pues nos vemos pronto. Ciao.